Are you wondering if Skyworth TVs deliver real value for your money, or are they just another budget brand cutting corners? Let's explore what makes these affordable smart TVs worth considering in today's crowded market. Skyworth TVs, affordable smart TVs, worth your consideration. Diving deeper into Skyworth's technical specifications, their TV panels utilize VA, vertical alignment, and IPS, in-plane switching technologies depending on the model. VA panels offer superior contrast ratios of typically 3000.1 or higher, while their IPS panels provide wider viewing angles of up to 178 degrees, but with lower contrast ratios around 1000:1. Skyworth's manufacturing history dates back to 1988, but their significant technological advancement came in the early 2010s, when they began producing their own panels rather than sourcing them from other manufacturers. This vertical integration has allowed them to control costs while maintaining reasonable quality standards. The color gamut coverage on mid-range Skyworth models typically reaches 85–90% of the DCI P3 color space, which is respectable for their price point. Their premium models push this to 94–96%, approaching but not quite matching the performance of high-end competitors. For HDR content, Skyworth supports multiple formats including HDR10, HLG, Hybrid Log Gamma, and on select models, Dolby Vision. However, their peak brightness typically ranges from 350–500 nits, which falls short of the 1000+ nits ideal for true HDR performance. The refresh rate on standard Skyworth models is 60 Hz, though some gaming-oriented models offer 120 Hz panels. Input lag measurements average around 20 or 25 miros in standard mode, dropping to 12 or 15 nm in game mode, which is acceptable but not competitive for serious gaming. Skyworth's implementation of Android TV is relatively clean with minimal bloatware. Their TVs typically use quad-core processors with 2 to 3 GB of RAM, sufficient for smooth navigation but occasionally showing lag when multiple apps are running simultaneously. Their OLED models utilize panels manufactured in their joint venture with LG Display, featuring self-emissive pixels that provide true blacks and infinite contrast ratios. However, their OLED implementation lacks some of the advanced heat management and anti-burn-in technologies found in premium brands. Audio performance is often overlooked in budget TVs, but Skyworth integrates Dolby audio processing with 2030W speaker systems. While adequate for casual viewing, the frequency response is limited, typically falling off below 100 Hz and above 15K Hz. Power consumption is another area where Skyworth performs well, with their 55-inch LED models typically consuming 90–120 watts during operation, slightly better than industry averages for similar-sized displays. Component longevity testing suggests Skyworth TVs have an expected operational lifespan of 40,000–50,000 hours, which is comparable to other mid-range manufacturers, but falls short of the 100,000+ hours claimed by premium brands. When examining signal processing, Skyworth's upscaling algorithms perform adequately for 1080p to 4K conversion, but struggle with lower resolution sources. Their motion handling, rated at around 240–300 on their Clear Motion Index, translates to effective motion resolution of approximately 720–900 lines. Connectivity options are comprehensive, with most models featuring 3 to 4 HDMI ports, with at least one supporting HDMI 2.0 or 2.1, USB ports, optical audio output, and both Wi-Fi 5, 802.11 AC, and Bluetooth 5.0 support. However, only their premium models offer HDMI 2.1 features like VRR and ALLM for gaming. Skyworth's quality control processes have improved significantly since 2015, with defect rates dropping from 4.2% to under 2% according to industry reports. However, this still lags behind the sub-1% rates achieved by industry leaders. Software update frequency is another consideration, with Skyworth typically providing major Android TV updates for 2 to 3 years after release, compared to the 3 to 4 years offered by premium brands. Security patches generally continue for an additional year beyond feature updates. For technically minded consumers, it's worth noting that Skyworth TVs offer relatively good repairability scores, with modular components and standardized parts that are easier to replace than the highly integrated designs of some competitors. To recap, Skyworth TVs position themselves as mid-range televisions offering reasonable performance at competitive price points, making them attractive for budget-conscious consumers. Their technical specifications are respectable, with decent color reproduction, contrast ratios, and support for modern features like 4K resolution, HDR, and Smart TV functionality through Android TV. While they may not match premium brands in performance or build quality, the gap has narrowed significantly, with Skyworth offering comparable features to other mid-range competitors like TCL, Hisense, and Vizio. Skyworth's OLED models deserve special mention for bringing premium display technology to more affordable price points, though with some limitations in heat management and anti-burn-in technology. For everyday viewing and casual use, Skyworth TVs represent a solid choice that balances modern features with budget constraints, though videophiles seeking the absolute best picture quality may still prefer established premium brands. Thank you for watching our in-depth analysis of Skyworth TVs. We hope this technical breakdown has helped you make a more informed decision about whether these affordable smart TVs might be right for your needs and budget.